Hello, friends. Today is the 6th of November. It's a Wednesday. It is 10:56 a.m. I wanted to take a second and say something that I posted earlier today. I'm getting it out of the way at the top of the show because that's how I feel. I am taking this dreadful day as a chance to renew my vow to you and this community. The stream, my Discord, my books, my content, they are a safe place for queer people. They are a place that expels bigotry and intolerance. They are a place where we can inspire one another, lift each other up, and make art. These are the unmovable, unshakable, invincible foundation for this place. They are the reason why I get up in the morning, and against all odds, I put words on that damn blank page. In these dark days, I find myself overtaken by a bizarre euphoria. The complete inverse of despair. A reckless, spiteful kind of hope. My heart still beats. My blood still boils. I am alive. I am not going to stop making art. I am not going to stop being loud and queer and trans and proud to be all these things. I told myself that when the sun rose, I would get up and make art. The plan has not changed. Hello, everyone. I am your navigator. 'Tis time for us to get back to work. Welcome to my creative stream. I can now hide these now. I can now hide these. Alright. Take me over to this screen right now. Let's go. Put Lo-Fi Leah back on. Hello, everybody. Good morning. What's so good about it? What's so good about it? Hey, everyone. How y'all doing today? It is... Don't tell me. I don't want to know how y'all doing today. Hello, everyone. Let's hunt some mons. It's true. Now the music is way too freaking quiet. Perfect. I am your navigator, Maxi. My pronouns are they, them. If you don't like that, freaking, I don't know. Not my problem. Get out of here. Hi, Jada. Hi, Dallas. Hi, Woof. Hi, Siska. Hi, Dale. Hi, Cheapy. Jada says, I'm doing oop. Never mind then. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my creative stream. I should put that emoji in here, though. That that emote should be in here. Queer and pissed. Let me put it on screen. There we go. That just lives now on the screen now. It just lives here now. So we have a design stream ahead of us today. I do want to say, by the way, as always, that this is a safe place for queer people. If you don't like that, if that bothers you, freaking get the hell. The door's over there, like straight up. Alright. So, 'tis time for us to get to work. What is the plan for today? The plan for today is to work some more on my upcoming tabletop game. Monster Blade. Which suddenly got a lot queerer and angry. I don't know why. Hi, Chocolate. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hey, bud.
I didn't say hi, Siska. Hi, Siska.
Welcome back.
Hello, everyone. Oh, look. Look. The chat on screen is working. At least something. Thank you. Cheapy says the mods are ready if anyone tries anything. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Again, we have a really good community. I love you all. That's why I'm excited to get back to work. I'm excited to once again put on my Kuluyako costume. You know, I put on this onesie one leg at a time. I'm just like a normal person, just like you. I put on the onesie one leg at a time. And, you know, That's it. Max, is there more to that joke? No. No, the joke ends right there. That's the end of the joke. That's the end of the bit. I think 125 is perfect. There you go. Hi, Ronnie. Hair washed in the Dark Souls font. Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, boy.
So yeah, welcome. Welcome. Tis time. So, on the last episode, let me actually put on the goddamn freaking timer on here. Wow, look at me. I'm being a good Kuluyaku. I'm being a good Kuluyaku. Is the stream even freaking live? The stream must be live. Perfect, magnifique. And I can finally close Blue Sky. Oh my god. Dude, this really cool person named Chippy followed me back. Holy shit. Dallas says, did we discuss preparation last time while I was gone? Maybe? Is there going to be explosions? Definitely. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I straight up don't know. I don't know who that is. So there's the sign time. There we go. So we talked about the design mechanisms, the main dice mechanism. I think what I want, we actually made a list of things that need to happen. And also we have, of course, our mantra. I'm gonna put it in a different font so we know that it's serious, okay? When in doubt, remember the words, could Ronnie play this? This is becoming the new mantra for this game. I would like to make it so that my good friend Ronnie could play this game. So I want to make it, first off, fun as hell. Secondly, not too complicated. So, I was talking with Kitty, and we were talking about, like, how many monsters do you think the demo needs? I think we're focusing on 4 weapons. Hi, Sofifi.
Welcome back.
I think it's gonna be 4 weapons. We're gonna have 4 weapons in the demo. And a part of me is like, how many monsters do I want? Because I'm like, I was looking at all these options and I'm like, this might be too much for a demo. I'm thinking like 1 or 2 small monsters, an easy medium, a hard medium, and 1 large. 4 monsters, 4 weapons, 4 monsters, and we can add on later. Maximum of 6. See, I'm not concerned about the maximum. I'm more concerned about the minimum. There's a joke here about my name. Feel free to make it in chat if you can come up with it. Not me. So, you know what? Let's make another tab. We're gonna call it the sign time, and the date today is 11/06/2024, and it is a Wednesday. Mini Maxi, thank you. It's a me, Mini Maxi. All right. So we're gonna start literally just working on the tasks we have here. We're gonna come up with combat is the first thing. As per the last entry, in order to make this game happen, we must first work on the most important things first. Thus, here is the line of approach. We must first do combat, which means we must create a sample monster, create a sample weapon and gear, a sample set of rules, and a sample set of rules and moves. And the rest of that should come along. Combat is the crux of this game. We must assign the combat first. That would be fun. That would be fun. Chocolate, that would be kind of cute. I kind of like that. That would be cool. Like a Nintendo Direct kind of style thing, but it's RPGs. Yeah, that would be fun. I'm gonna cover the screen for a second while I go and look for, I need to find where I left the monsters. I'm gonna have to assume it was... Where did I put all the charts, man? Is it here? Oh god, don't look at this. Oh, don't look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh god. Oh god, it's all the goddamn tables, man. It's all the goddamn tables. Oh god, it's so much. It's so much. Why would I do this to myself? Originally, where you rolled on 2 aspects to make a monster. Why would I do this to myself? Holy crap. Siska says, somebody cast healing cast mending on my skull, my head. Ugh. The tables are tabling. Hi, Cyan.
Welcome back.
A raptor from Jurassic Park, a big sword, a chainmail, and a clearing. Mayhaps. Why would Maxi do this to themselves? It's true. I'm looking for when we played on stream. I'm looking for the documents for when we played off stream. Maxi, why aren't you showing it, Maxi? I'm not showing it because I don't want to show you anything that I'm not comfortable showing you. Okay? Don't get too excited, okay? The sheets flow? Is this what it is? No. I'm looking for the... Oh, the demo! There it is. The character and handler. I think this had the monsters too. It did! Okay, perfect. Okay, I found the correct document. So, a while back... Dallas says you could do the actual play first and then do the mechanics backwards. A little bit of both, I think. So this was the original approach to the way that characters worked, right? Yeah, immediately, you know what? I'm looking at how I did equipment. That needs to change. I was talking with Kitty yesterday about how we were gonna do equipment. I have ideas. Don't you worry about it. And here's what monsters looked like before. They were a bunch of junk. So let me. Am I gonna take a screenshot of this? What am I doing with this, Maxi? What am I doing with this? Taking screenshots so I can like edit it off. No worries, Chocolate. Have a good day. I hope that the sign goes well today. Take care, frienda. Alright, it was Kageryu was the first monster we fought. It was a really simple, like, flying monster thingamajig. And we're gonna... Okay, so... Here is an example of a monster prior to the redesign. I'm gonna paste it, but then I'm gonna just literally just copy it. I'm gonna just translate it to like a simpler thing. So, you know, a monster has the following elements. I swear to God, if that's the answer at the door. A name, a rank. Hi, Irina.
Welcome back.
How you doing today? 3 approaches. Which I believe that's literally out, by the way. We're no longer doing this format. Fast, heavy, and technical. Although Siska said technique, and I'm like, technique is kind of getting me. I could also call it tricky. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Element. Affinity. That's going out. A size. Small/horde. A species. It was a winged menace. I guess the name for this monster was Kageryu. The rank was 1d10 plus d12. We'll worry about that later. Element affinity was none. It's all personality. Oh my god. Tactical. Size could be abstracted. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really just thinking of the monster size as just being a way to like know how high their rank is within a particular zone. Element. I'm gonna just put element together. Element affinity. Excuse me. Element weakness. And it had like coloring basically. Main plus accent color. It was black and dark gray. It had a trait that made it stand out. It was its weapon tail. And it had no elemental resistance. Element resistance. It was none. E-element? E-element? What E-element are you? And then it had the monster schemes. Monster schemes, which is this is the important part, by the way. So the schemes was on a 1. Can you just make you like a numbered list? I can't. No, can I just want to make you a numbered list, please. No. Wait, I just go here, right? Yeah, there you go. Ugh. Fine. I'll just make it a dotted list. Jesus Christ. So the monster schemes are, and I quote, on a 1, it wait and see. Basically, the monster does nothing on a 1. Move to another zone on a 2. To another zone. Another one. Another zone. On a 3. Oh, they are actually kind of numbered. Okay, I'm gonna just do that instead. On a 1, it waits and sees. On a 2, it moves to another zone. On a 3, it attacks with lowest stat. These are gonna change, by the way. On a... Oh, this is gonna be literally 4 to 5, huh? Attack with medium stat. On a 6 through 8. Attack with highest stat. And then we have 9, 10, 11, and 12, the big ones. 9, 10, 11, 12. So, on a 9, oh, the monsters had like a specific thing. No, yeah, it was actually all general. A roar or a shriek, which is a technical test. Roar, aka a technical save. I might just call them saves because everybody calls them saves in dice games. I might just call them saves, honestly. A charge, which was a aka a speed save, a fast save. This likely won't be as neatly ordered. I mean, like, the reality is that, okay, so because the original system was gonna have randomly generated monsters, it made more sense so that all monsters had a very similar AI table or scheme table. Because we're no longer doing that. That means that, you know, it doesn't have to be like this at all. I'm just copying what we had before as reference. And then it's a grab or pin. Grab/pin, aka a heavy save. And last is a savage attack. Savage attacks are just literally, savage attack. So the way savage attacks work is that they just literally attack, like, it's an attack so overwhelming that all you can do is just hope that your armor holds. AKA, armor save. It's true. No AI monsters anymore, only smart monsters now. It's true. Honestly, they're not even artificially intelligent. They're just dumb. These monsters are dumb. So let's look through this list. Love the the Peko cosplay. How dare you? Hi, Victor.
Welcome back.
How you doing? How's your day going, huh? Yeah, no, Dallas is correct. You could even do a flow chart, but realistically, a 6-step makes the most sense. See, I think I think it's gonna depend on the monster size or the monster complexity. I definitely envision, like, and this is actually how it works in the games, right? Like, I'm thinking, you know, if anybody here who played Monster Hunter 1 or Generations, I guess, or Portable, I guess, know the Velocidrome is one of the earliest monsters you fight, and he's basically dumb as hell. He doesn't do anything. He has 2 moves, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? He swipes his claws at you, or he pounces you. That's all he does. He only has 2 things. That's all the guy does. So, I have recorded a list of all the traits. Now, you know what, actually? Even better. I'm gonna just copy this. We're gonna like literally look at all these assigned elements and see how we're gonna rework them. Now, as for how to rework this to make it simpler, and also, again, remember the rule, okay? Let me tap the sign again, okay? I'm tapping the sign. Could Ronnie play this? CRPT, okay? CRPT. Remember CRPT, okay? Remember CRPT, okay? Not crypt. CRPT, okay? This is, I'm tapping the screen, okay? I'm tapping the microphone, okay? CRPT, okay? Remember it, remember. So, first and foremost, first thing that changes. The most important target audience. Ronnie Moontones. Max. Yes. Yes. Yes, Siska? This is gonna say, Maxi, never again tap on the microphone. I'm really sorry about that. So here's how we're gonna be changing these things. First and foremost, in the original version of the game, there was a... Could you turn on dark mode? Oh god, could I turn on dark mode? Could I turn on dark mode? You know what? Okay, fine, Siska, fine. Could you please just invert the colors, please? Not grayscale. No. No, don't invert it. Default? Shade? Custom? No. I will never ask for anything against this, Siska. You're fine. Okay, I'm thinking, how do I make this? I would like... Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. You know what? It's really easy. I'm gonna just make the text white from now on. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. This is for Siska's and Siska's header, okay? For the first monster that grew... Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you? I see there's a fellow freaking Sork enjoyer. Oh, except now you're unreadable. Oh, I'll just make... There you go. We're hacking the mainframe now? It's true. Okay, okay, you know what? You guys want to hack the mainframe? Okay. People in chat, tell me how much do you hate the hacking to the gate, okay? How much do you hate hacking to the gate, though? Nice, okay. Alright, we're hacking the gate now, okay? Alright, so, in the original game, 4 out of 10 says Dallas. Would you rather white? Fine, I'll make it white. There you go. It is more readable if it's just white. Maxi's the one. I am the one. And I'm even making the text bigger so we can all see, okay? Alright, so in the original game, version of the game, there was a random table for monster names, which led to names kind of all being a mishmash. 7 out of 10 if there were descending matrix columns. You know what? I respect this. Turns out that that random names kind of suck. Instead, so here's what's happening, by the way, change-wise. I am going to... Like, it's really funny because, like, I couldn't have made this choice if I hadn't stopped and let the game sit in the back of my mind for a little bit. The existence of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and Pokemon making the decision that to have Pokemon whose names are just 2 words made me go, you know what? We're just gonna do ancient or future Pokemon names. That's all we're doing now, okay? I'm holding in my hands right now, okay? You know what? I'm literally gonna go find it. Pokemon Flutter Main Halloween card. We gave kits for Halloween. We gave them Pokemon cards. And I opened a pack for fun, and I pulled this beautiful holographic Flutter Main. Now, spoilers for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but in those games, there's Pokemon from the future and the past, known as Paradox Pokemon. Spoilers, if you guys didn't know. And Flutter Main is an ancient version of the Pokemon we know as Misdreavus. But back then, they didn't have a name for them. So what did people of the past call these Pokemon? They called it Flutter Main. Its mane flutters in the wind. They call it Flutter Main. So I'm like, dude, this is what we do. Also, I'm literally holding the card in my hand. This card is so good. Werewolf says the let it sit is basically the technique I am trying for Ashfall, aka procrastination. I mean, it's not procrastination if you're working on something else, but that's the way that I like to do things. Also, its ability is Midnight Fluttering. I see what you're doing there. Anyways, so the names for the monsters, instead, we're doing Scarvio naming structure. of word plus word. Simple as that. So, for instance, like a monster like Kagiryu. Hex Yuri? The ability is called Hex Hurl, not Hex Yuri, okay? Okay, listen now. So a monster like Kagiryu, which was like a flying snake thingy, would now be called something else. It would literally be probably just called, you know, not flying serpent, would probably do something a little bit, you know, would be called something like Vile Knight or something like that, you know? Hex Yuri's a great name. Shadow Dragon, maybe. Shadow Dragon is a little bit intense for literally like the first monster you fight. But you know, Hex Yuri sounds like a RA2 mod. That's incredible. What color am I gonna be able to highlight things now? I guess I have to highlight with really dark colors, huh? Okay. Oh, Dallas is making a Veilguard reference. I see. You know, I'm surprised I never got into Dragon Age. I played a bit of... Oh, Dallas is just referencing Kagiryu. That actually makes a lot more sense, actually. That actually makes a lot more sense. I never got into Dragon Age. Like, I played a bit of the original one and I liked it. I just kind of fell off of it. I kind of just fell off of it. I never played 2. Kirin and I, we tried playing Inquisition, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That game ran like ass on the PS4, and it was so janky, and it broke immediately. And we were like, you know what? Let's play something else. Dallas says, "I can fix Solace is dragged away by a cane." All right, Dallas, congratulations. You're the first quote of the day. Between that and Misha Collins, I feel like I've been sent back like 8 years in the past. Between that and Misha Collins, I really do feel like I've been sent back to the past. There's so many people I remember being on Tumblr and everybody was hot for Bald Elf. Anyways, alright, so Solas legitimately isn't even the worst. I just don't get it. He's just a bald elf. I don't get it. What about like the guy, like Raging Bull or whatever? Like the guy who was just like a big hot demon man? Now that I can get into. He was a what? Now was he actually called the Iron Bull? Damn. Whose best friend is a trans guy? You know, any big guy benefits from having a trans guy as a friend. It's true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, by the way, I realized I've spent all stream without pressing the bird up button, so I apologize.
Bird up.
Bird up, baby. Well, bird up. This is the only thing getting me by today. That's not true. That's not true. Actually, the love of my friends and the incredible support in my community is what's pushing me forward, and the desire to keep making art in spite of everything. You think I won't make art out of spite? Oh, baby. This game's gonna be so gay. You don't even know it yet. You don't even know it yet. Anyway, so what's the one... previously, who do you think gave him the tits? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So originally, and also you may be wondering, Maxi, why are you writing it out like you're talking to someone? The thing is that if I just write down ideas, first and foremost, if Future Max reads this, they're not gonna know what the fuck they were doing. Secondly, this is helping me do the little rubber ducky problem, where if you're ever, if you have a design issue, attempting to explain it as though you're talking to a rubber ducky can help you find issues that you normally wouldn't have found if you just kept, barreling towards a solution. So originally, the D12 was known as the monster die, the monster dice. It was the dice that monsters roll for everything. Although cute, and something that, as a designer, I thought was nice, consistent. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Like it is straight up not necessary. Like it's the kind of thing that as a designer you go, oh, that's so cute. All the dice rolls for monsters are a D12 because that's the monster die, which happens to be twice the size of a human die, the D10 or the D1, forgive me. And I know what you're thinking, Maxi. It's a cute idea, yeah, but it's limiting my design. So the idea. Okay, so originally, I was thinking that I wanted the monsters to have a variable rating, which means that, you know, there's an element of randomness in their power level. And I like that because it keeps players on their toes. It's also reminiscent of Monster Hunter. Behind the scenes in Monster Hunter, every time you go fight a monster. By the way, I'm standing on my feet. Please consider getting up and stretching. I don't know, I'm not your mom, but definitely get up and stretch. Maybe drink some water. I don't know. Alternatively, if you've been standing up all day, fucking slouch some more, okay? Anyways, so as I was saying, in the Monster Hunter games, when you sign up for a quest, the game does a dice roll in the background, and that dice roll represents or affects how much health the monster has. Sometimes you will go on a quest, and the monster will have more or less HP, and in fact, in event quests, monsters have way more HP than they normally do. And that's cool. I like that variance, especially in a game like this where the player's gonna have an attribute that represents the value of their weapon and their armor, and these values will affect how easy or hard their dice rolls will be. I think there should be an element of randomness in the monster. So for instance, let's say you're gonna go fight Vile Knight or Kagadi or whatever we're calling this guy, right? And you're like, this monster is gonna be a 10 plus a D6. So you know as a player that you have to at least be ready for the monster to have a rating of 11 to 16. So I think this system has to stay, because it will keep players on their toes. And players, again, the loop in Monster Hunter and the loop in this game, my goal loop in this game is you prepare for a hunt. You hunt the monster and it's essentially a boss fight. And then you go back and you upgrade. That is the loop right there. Prepare, hunt, upgrade. So, part of the preparation is the player, you know, deciding, okay, this monster is gonna be of, this rating. What can I do with the equipment that I have? What can I do with this? What can I do with that? You fight the monster based on your performance. You craft new items. You craft new equipment. You have a good time, right? Now, I'm thinking, I think I might want, the rank is not rolled. By the way, I'm back to sitting down, by the way. I think the rank doesn't show up, or you don't roll the rank until the fight actually begins, I think. Because you don't know. So, we're not keeping the D12, but we are keeping the variable monster power. And I kind of like that. Definitely for like the first couple monsters is gonna be really consistent. Like for instance, for whatever the Veloci Prey is in this game, it's gonna be like, you know, let's say like 10 plus a D4. You know, like it's not gonna be that crazy of a monster, range wise. Or it could even be like, you know, like a 5 plus a D4, you know? Hi, Lucius.
Welcome back.
How you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm working on my art. I turned on dark mode so I wouldn't blind Siska's eyes. It's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Della says this means that people will tend to over-prepare, thus spend more time on the game than usual. And I'm okay. I mean, like, the thing is, like I've been talking to people about this before when it comes to game design. Okay, Nose, are you gonna sneeze or not? Nose? Maxi? Are you sneezing or not, Maxi? Sorry, my nose just I kept hearing the Silent Hill siren blaring, and I'm like, am I gonna sneeze or not? Am I gonna be sent to the freaking dark dimension where there's like rust all over the walls or not? Just decide already. My nose has decided that I'm not sneezing today. Anyway, so I was talking, if I design a game and it makes you think about the game mechanics, I already won. Okay? You're engaging in the systems, you're thinking about it. I'm winning. I'm happy about that. So if I design a game where the player is looking at their possibilities and they're like, okay, so this monster might be within this range. What can I do to prepare for that? Congratulations, I won. I'm happy. I got you to stop thinking that this is like, I got you to stop thinking about the real world and instead just enjoy playing a game by yourself. Get God, loser. I got you. Get God. So I'm perfectly okay with this. So we're keeping the dice and we're keeping variable monster power. I'm not sure what the I'm thinking we're probably gonna keep numbers like really freaking low. For now, is to keep numbers really low. So is there a permanent lost state and or a pass option for hunts? So at this time, I don't think there's an option in the game right now that is just like, I don't want to take on this hunt. Yeah, there is a quest log. There's a quest log, but sorry, I haven't even explained how quests are gained, but we'll get there. There's gonna be a quest log in the game where you record the quests that you've gotten so far. And I'm gonna assume that there might be a limit to how many quests you can take, but thematically speaking, like, it is your job to defeat monsters. Now, I know you're thinking, Maxi, but what if, like, I'm tired of fighting the Kaguryo? What the hell am I gonna fight next? So the way that I'm envisioning the table for how you roll for monsters, it has higher priority over the latest monster you have unlocked. So when you get a quest, you're more likely to encounter a new monster rather than or encounter the monster that you unlocked rather than having to fight an earlier monster. And that being said, there's an element of coolness in getting to fight a monster that was previously hard or medium difficulty and stomping all over them because you have better stats. I feel like there's an element of that is fun. Also, there is also a meta reward in that you get to, you know, like, the quests are not going to be handed to you by, like, faceless people. You're actually going to be getting quests from people in the village. So there's, you know, a whole element of, like, you know, someone in the village literally asked you to hunt this monster. Part of the quest is going to be envisioning why they want you to kill that monster, you know. So I feel like there's an inherently human element. Now, is there a permanent lost state? So the only I don't think in Monster Hunter there isn't a lost state, right? I think I was joking about this yesterday. Yeah, Ronnie says the monster stole their socks. Honestly, like, you could do that. You could do that. I see no problem with that. But in lore, if the fight is ever going so bad that it looks like you or your friends are in danger, the tracker is required by the village to pull all of you out. I think I would like to maybe leave the option for players, if they believe, if all hunters in the hunt believe that they're able to succeed, then they can stay. They can disagree with the tracker and stay, but if they lose the hunt, they all die. I feel like that's like that is the one way. That is the one way. Like, there is one lost state, and that is you as a hunter foregoing the loss of the village, and the village says if it's dangerous, you're supposed to back out. But you say no, I can do this, and if you fail that, then I think the punishment should be your character is dead. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like, you know, there's a tug and pull between the the thematic element of the story, and also, you know, it is a game and it is simulating a gameplay mechanism, but you know, this exists within the fiction of this world, right? And this game is being quite a bit narrative heavy. So like, to me, it doesn't make sense that, you know, if the rules of this village here is that the tracker says whether you stay or you pull out, and you say, no tracker, I'm gonna fight this monster till I die, then you die, I'm like, honey, you reap what you sow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm thinking of keeping the numbers really low for the demo, so we can increase the numbers later. So I'm thinking maybe the first monster literally has like straight up, like their power level is like 1 plus D4, like straight up, you know? So their power level ranges from 2 to freaking 5. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the plan. Anyway, so I'm gonna highlight this in red so I remember that this is the takeaway from this. So what about approaches? So monsters no longer have approaches. Monsters no longer have approaches of their own. Instead, now we will represent their approaches. By what actions they take in combat. For instance, a fast monster will call for fast saves. Simple as that. Or I guess I mean, there's a bit of a weapon triangle. Dallas says in this RPG there probably has to be some sort of consequences regardless of or there will be a, oh no, my character was defeated, I start again, which is different than in TTRPGs than in video games. It is true. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what I would do about that particular issue. So I mean, by the way, I appreciate the question, by the way. So let's talk about this from not so much a design point of view, but a player point of view, okay? What is more fun for the player? What's more fun for the player? I don't get to play my character anymore, or I get to try again. From a player's point of view, I like failure as a chance to try again. My issue is that I don't want punishments for failure to be too steep, because it can lead to a perpetuating cycle of constantly failing. There should be a little bit of momentum on the player side, or alternatively, I mean, should there be punishment for losing? I don't know, because like I'm having trouble picturing like in setting, you know, a justification like especially in a world like in this world where like nobody's charging you rent, you're serving a role in this community. I would hate to have like a strike system or something where like if you fail X number of quests in a row, you get kicked out of the freaking village for being a bad hunter. I'm not sure. Like on one hand, I'll be like, you know, narratively speaking, like definitely the village would be like, you get sent to school, Jaime.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you're about to get schooled. Something like that. That is too cruel, May. Could you imagine? I guess I'm thinking about the way that failure works in Ironsworn. You know, like when in doubt, always ask yourself, what would Sean Tompkin do, right? And like in the original Ironsworn, the penalty for failing, for facing despair, the option, the reality of facing despair or facing losses your character taking on scars, or alternatively just dying. Ironsworn is notorious for killing characters. Like, it's really easy to catch yourself in a loop where your character's just permanently dying. Dallas says, can't beat this monster, better die and respawn to take on something else. I'm not sure if that would be the attitude people would take. I feel like there is something about the design space, especially the fact that no matter how hard or easy a monster is, the target number is not that crazy. Like, for instance, you know, if I'm playing D&D and I realize that the target number to hit an enemy is like, the AC is like 30, I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, so I'm not hitting this guy. Okay, I got it, you know? Hitting a target number of 30 on a D20, not particularly common. My little cave person brain goes, yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? But if the target number is literally roll a 5 or a 6 on a D6, my little cave person brain can go, oh, I can make that, you know? I don't know. I feel like, you know, it might be stuff to consider in the design space. Anyways, monsters have these. Anyways, this will more flavorly be explained in schemes. Flavorfully, thank you. Flavorfully be explained in schemes. All right. Next up, all right. So, do enemies have elemental? Okay, so we'll come back to another episode of deciding things that are fun for players. Enemies having elemental resistance is not interesting. You know what? I'm gonna just come on and say it, okay? Any modification that literally translates to that turns out you deal less damage is uninteresting. Just like I think players having resistance to these things is also uninteresting. Don't quote me on that one, by the way. Monsters having like straight up resistances are like, the idea of an elemental resistance is out. I would very much rather the player make progress rather than like, I rolled well, but the monster resisted my attack. You know, out. This is inherently not fun. Player facing. I also. Hello, how's it going? Hi, Hans.
Welcome back.
Very good. Design in the game. I also would hate to have to think about the game space of stacking resistances to make a monster harder to fight. Blah. Boring. I don't. I'm out. I'm done with resistances. Now, weaknesses. Oh baby. Gotta love some weaknesses. I think elemental power will be rare, and thus. Hi, Logan.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time, please consider checking the rules in the description. I think elemental power will be rare, and thus allowing for elemental weaknesses will be fun for the player. So this stays for sure. Now, elemental affinity. So we're making things a little bit more flavorful. So I think I want to translate elemental affinity and probably even weaknesses to a more simple system where enemies and equipment has tags. And if those tags become relevant during a roll, you can add or subtract dice based on that. I feel like that's just a lot easier than increasing difficulty targets and stuff like that. Just literally roll more or less dice. So in that case, these will be very rare because they're very powerful. So much like other narrative mechanical hooks, these will be changed into the form of tags that affect the number of dice you can roll per action. And again, these will be explained, so don't worry about that. I am also thinking that the weaker a monster is, the less of these they have. Simple as that. I'm definitely thinking, like, there is room to add positive or negative affinities. I feel like that makes sense. Because a part of me is like, again, as a designer, I'm like, dude, okay. Equipment only has positive, and enemies only have negative affinities, or negative traits, right? That's easy. So when you're writing up your roll, you look at your chart, and if any of those tags match, you add a dice, and then you check the enemy, and you take off dice. Simple, easy, lemon squeezy, right? No! I don't like it, because it removes the design space for more fun to happen. So here's the deal, okay? So, monsters and gear, you just call them affinities, can have, dude, you know what? Plus or minus affinities. I like this because that way it gives me more room for interesting things, such as, for instance, hear me out, okay? Let's say I'm gonna go find a picture of Dodogama, okay? Dodogama Monster Hunter, okay? I'm telling you this right now, okay? Where I need a picture of him, okay? There you go. Okay, this an artist drew this image. I'm not taking credit for this image, but I'm telling you right now, okay? Look at this guy, okay? Nice 3D. Thank you. I made this model. It's a model of my latest book. It's a model of my latest book, It's the title of my latest book. Where's the button? There you go. Holy crap! You can go check out my book. It's available right now. It's free to download. Read Memory Leak, especially during these trying times. Anyways, so look at this guy. His name is Dodogama. I want you to look at this guy and tell me, does he have a single brain cell? Do you think he has a single brain cell? Do you think this guy has a single brain cell in his whole goddamn brain? No! He's a big old dumbass. So, imagine this monster, right? What would his tags or affinities be like in Monster Blade? I would say that he has plus slow. He's literally big and hunkering. Like, he's a slow, lazy, slothful kind of guy. And also, it's a plus affinity that says not a thought in its head. So it means that if you're doing a move or an action where you're outsmarting it, guess what? You get one bonus die. Simple, easy, lemon squeezy. Again, I look at, this gives us more room for fun decisions in the design process, right? For instance, in the case of MHW Dodogama, this MFer would have literally plus, dumb as rocks because he eats rocks. There you go. That is literally one of his traits. So when you are, again, and I wanted to say that I want this game to be more roleplay heavy, more narrative heavy, so you envision the world in your mind, you envision what the monster is doing in your mind, and you're like, okay, how can I capitalize on the fact that I, as a hunter, I'm smart, and this monster is dumb as rocks because he eats rocks? You know? That right there? I'm literally tricking the player into getting engaged with the systems for the reward of a bonus die. And guess what? If you're fighting a monster and you're looking at its affinities, plus or minus, you're trying to evade the negative affinities and capitalize on the positive ones. Guess what? Guess what? I got you now. I got you thinking about the game. I'm winning. I'm winning, Mom. Mom, get the camera. Get the camera. They're playing my game, Mom. Anyways. This is so much better than adding, this is so much better than, weak to fire. We can still have, you can still have things like that. We can still have literally, let's just be plus is weak to water. There you go. But what gets me about this is that, it doesn't just have to be having a water-based weapon. You can also like use the environment, right? What if you lure him towards like a lake or something, and now he's like he's unhappy because he's in the water? Boom, free dye. Again, colorful, flavorful, delicious. Okay. Again, people say Gordon Ramsay says you should not salt and pepper your steak until it's out of the pan. But guess what? On here, we put lots of spices on our food. Delicious spices. Delicious spices. Put some garlic on that pan, baby. Put a little bit of herbs in that. Put a little bit of sage, a little basil. Reach on the top. Reach for the cabinet above the stove. Go and grab the freaking Costco salt-free spice container that your father-in-law buys at Costco, that it costs like $3 and it's like 20 ounces of spice. Oh baby, and then oh, you get yourself that Himalayan pink salt with the little like the thingy that makes like that cracks it up. Oh yeah, and then you put some salt in that. Delicious. Yo, wait. Siska says the burgers I made have been looking at me since this stream started, but I've been too nauseous to eat. Oh, Siska, I'm really sorry about that. Can I have your burgers? Delicious burger. Delicious burger. Yum 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 yum. Me eating your burger. Yum 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 yum. Delicious burger. Delicious burger. Siska, do you put cheese in your burgers? They got avocado and sriracha mayo? Hot damn. That sounds delicioso. What does this button do? Oh, that's what that button does. And a single slice of Gouda, dude. Dale asks, what topping does Mia Taylor put on her burgers? Mia Taylor's a little bit of a freak. She probably puts a whole slice of pineapple on her fucking burgers. Freaking Mia Taylor. Anyways. So this is the way we're doing affinities now. I feel like this is more flavorful. Best I can do is Kellogg's, but those are for the crows. Dude, the crows are getting freaking cornflakes? Damn. So there's no more elemental weaknesses. I have gummy bears. Okay. Ronnie, Ronnie, the following is a very scientific question, by the way. And people in chat, feel free to chime in, by the way. This is a really important question, by the way. In these trying times, I ask you the following question, okay? Which is the tastiest color of gummy bear? Go now. Discuss among yourselves. So the monster size, like literally, like, this right here, is more of a narrative thing than a mechanical one. Normally in a zone, you will first fight, small, then mid, then large. But there may not be a mechanical difference unless a weapon or system calls for it. For instance, let me write this down, by the way. Ronnie says red is the best color of gummy bear. I'm sorry, the correct answer was transparent.
Bingo!
The Haribo transparent gummy bears, they're pineapple flavored, and let me tell you, they kind of slap. For instance, by the way, maybe the Monster Hand has a grapple mechanic, but it only works on monsters that are small or medium. Maybe? Oh, they're the little brand? Yours are not Haribo? Okay. Honestly, over here, all we have is Haribo, so. Again, not that I'm complaining. But then again, I'm a little bit biased because like my favorite bear-shaped snack is in fact titty grams. I love those. They're so tasty. And Maxi, will you sneeze, Maxi? Maxi, is this the time I sneeze, Maxi? Fellas, I bear good news. I sneezed. That's how Yanto. That is how my cat Yanto like talks to me. Yanto is like, mother, I bring great news, mother. I ate all my food, mother. Chippy in chat, let's go.
Mission complete.
You know, I sneeze, Chippy, if you care. Bless up in chat. Thank you, Chippy. I love you. Alright, the timer went off. I'm gonna get up and stretch. As I said I would. Alright, fellas, I'm up on my feet. I'm stretching. I'm gonna drink some water. And I do want to remind you, by the way, fun fact, that this stream is supported by viewers just like you. If you enjoy the stream, please consider leaving a like, donating through coffee.com, becoming a YouTube member. All these things support me and what I do, especially in these trying times. Please consider pledging your support. Siska says, I would turn to Yantito and say, well done, my son. Well done, my son. Let me rub your chin as a reward. Yeah, and then he would bite you like he bites me. The thing with my son is that my cat, he's got very specific, like, I feel like if all cats have a little meter that builds up as you give them a little scratch, and then they go, I'm overstimulated now, mother, please stop petting me, I bite you. Yanto's bar is very, like thin. Yanto's bar is short as hell, man. I pet him for 2 seconds, and then he's like, I'm overstimulated, mother. Die. Alright, so, monster species. Okay, so, the one thing that I do want to add is that since enemies themselves since they're not randomly generated anymore, a species will still remain, because we literally came up with 12 species that I think it pretty much covers all the possible monsters you could fight in the game. Species remain as a way to differentiate monsters.
Alan just donated 10 nuggies.
Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alan. Let me see. I think your donation didn't get read out loud. Let me go check it out real quickly. Thank you for the support. Let me hit you with one of these. There we go. Oh no, yeah, it's just in. Thank you, in. I thought it said Alan. I thought it was Alan. Thank you, in. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. All right, so Svetovasai. Yanto put these foolish ambitions to rest. You might fight me now as Yanto Lu, warrior. Dude, Yanto could never. Yanto's too busy sleeping. I should really get the audio clip. Oh, I love Yanto floating around the screen. I should get the clip of put these foolish ambitions to rest. I feel like that would be a good sound clip on my board. Species remain as a way to. Oh my god, yes! Lucius says they were having they were resting and they were watching some of the bloopers from Family Feud. Dude, those are so funny. I love the naked grandma moment. It's so funny. Name something you wouldn't want to see when you get up to get a snack in the middle of the night. And the guy is like, naked grandma! And then freaking Steve Harvey's just like, what you mean, naked grandma? Anyways. The one that I keep thinking about is the pork loin one. Pork loin. Anyways, the species remain as a way to differentiate monsters. They will, these also grant them a, was it on the board though? I'm telling you right now, Hans, it was not on the board. Naked Grandma was not on the board. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine if like Steve Harvey is like, what you mean Naked Grandma? And then he checks it up and it's freaking up there and he's just like, huh? He would have straight up. Where did I put that sound?
Now, let's talk about your mental health.
Wait, what button is this then?
The most depressed.
No, that's not it. Oh, wait, so this, no. Where did I put my "you died" sound? There it is. Pork loin. Porcupine is so good. The potato moment. Porcupine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Name something that starts with pork. Cupine. He just stares in disbelief at the screen. I love it. They also grant a general ability to them. For instance, the Leviathan monsters, aka the water freaks, can move through bodies of water as though they are connected. This is pretty much easy to, like, good to remain in the game system, I think. I think the ability of Winged Menace was the... What was the ability of Winged Menace? What was the ability of the Winged Menace, Maxi? I think the Winged Menace... No, it isn't that. I forget what their ability is. Don't talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me. I forget what the ability is. Because I know that it is the wyverns are the ones who get to move twice. Every time they move twice, so they basically will catch up to the hunter every single time. I love that. I forget what the Winged Menace is. I'm not gonna lie. I straight up... Maybe they can just move across any zone? Maybe? Because they fly. That would make sense. Anyways. Personality, this is gone. This is gone now. It has been wrapped into affinities. So yeah, there's no personality anymore. Instead, because the player doesn't have to envision how the monster fights, because you will know how the monster fights because of the scheme. This is no longer needed, as every monster icon will give you a general idea of how they look like. So my current idea, by the way, instead of having to draw like anatomically correct monsters, which is a fool's errand, by the way, I think for the monster pages, I'm gonna have a big icon in the style of the Monster Hunter icons, maybe Rise. I really like the way they look in Rise. And that leaves a little bit for the player to envision how these things move themselves, what they actually look like and stuff. I feel like that's more evocative than me trying to make, you know, draw a hyper-realistic giraffe with that breathes fire, you know? I'm not saying one of the monsters you fight in this game is a giraffe that breathes fire, but what if it was? Anyways. By the way, I just came up with that on a whim. Please, for the love of God, nobody expect there to be an actual giraffe that breathes fire. Now, monster schemes. Monster schemes are here to stay. No giraffe. Okay, come on now. Put in the freaky review Starlight giraffe in my game. There you go. Monster schemes are here to stay. Except they will be customized to the unique monster's personality and also their main approaches. For instance, a monster that is very fast, will ask you to do Okay, so the way that I'm picturing the weapon triangle. So Vivi says giraffes breathing fire are up to the community to make. Yep. I will say though, it could look like the Raikou ancient Pokemon. Come on, there you go. I mean, like, straight up though, like, I know that I said it as a joke, but it could look like this. It could look like the ancient Raikou. Like, straight up, this would be terrifying to fight against. Straight up. Imagine this is charging towards you. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know how to fight that. Anyways. So, let's take a second right now. I need to, like, really think about what this means. So, let's think about what this actually means mechanically. So, I have an idea of there being a weapon triangle kind of thing, where speed defeats heavy attacks, heavy defeats technical, technical defeats speed. So Fifi says, yes, officer, this is him. This is the man who burned down my house. So, maybe what I should do is abandon this weapon triangle instead. If the monster is fast, it's gonna ask you to do fast saves, because you have to match or exceed the monster's speed. I feel like that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you know what? So, you know what? Remember your training, okay? Can Ronnie play this? CRPT. Can Ronnie play this? Keep it simple for Ronnie, okay? If a monster is fast, it asks for fast saves. If you're fighting a fast monster and you have a heavy weapon that doesn't give you a lot of fast dice, you're gonna have a bad time. That's just straight up how life is, buddy. It asks for fast saves. If a monster is a jack of all trades, it asks for all saves. There you go. Can you take it hot to go? HOTTOGO. You can take me out to eat some food. Dude, what about some boigas? Oh, dude, I could go for some boigas right now. But I don't get to hang out with my bro until tomorrow. I don't get to hang out with my pro. It's fine. Yo, tomorrow on the stream I'm playing Baldur's Gate, by the way. Get excited. Tomorrow on... Oh, crap! I didn't make a thumbnail! I gotta make a thumbnail for Friday. Formal reminder, by the way, that the schedule for this week is I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 co-op tomorrow. The day after that, I'm playing Monster Hunter World. Can you remember what my character's name is? Yeah, your character's name is D. D's nuts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm playing Monster Hunter World on Friday, and guess what? Surprise! I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with Siska on Saturday. All the players decide. Yeah, but Siska decided we're getting not one but two D&D sessions this month. So guess what? The blue lamp is back, baby. I'm gonna swing my freaking katana so much this month. So get excited, by the way. I'm not gonna be sleeping. I'm gonna be playing D&D with Siska. So, get excited. And in case you're wondering, because you want to know, here's the thumb for tomorrow. Ah! Siska says, oh, Maxi, you missed earlier when Ronnie read me to filth and said I was Lizelle. Yep, I mean, like... okay, so she's got markings on her body, like tattoos. She's got piercings. She is, very dedicated and focused. She is tough as nails. She has a tough exterior, but it's a gooey inside. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, she's a cat. That's Siska. Chippy says, on Sunday, I'm streaming from the bottom of the ocean, if you care. Damn, poor Chippy. Now you're doing it too! Yep. I mean, like, listen, like I like Lizelle. I actually think she's I like her as a character. I like characters like that. I literally I have stickers of Lizelle. I have merch of Lizelle. I like her. I love her stupid harness that she wears. She's cute. I love her. Yeah, so it's literally that simple. Now, based on the list above, most monsters have general things they do, such as wait and see, which is effectively a free turn for the hunters. Effectively a free turn for the hunters. Move to another zone / flee, which might make more sense for more flighty monsters. What else? I feel like these are like the two standard ones. Although I feel like I will say the monster moving is not inherently interesting. But I think it has to be there to break up the flow of the fight. I think there has to be an option for the monster to flee. And it should be literally like a low chance. Well, now I'm going back to the D12 and I'm thinking maybe it should just be like it shouldn't be these many choices. Let's make an example, by the way. I mean, we literally have all these things already. So let's literally make a monster example based on the things that we have come up with now, okay? So, now the new and improved monster based on our learnings so far. Ah, holy crap, it's Cade! Hi, Cade!
Hey, bud.
How you doing? Don't tell me. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. How you doing? Hey, Cade, this one's for you, Cade, by the way. This one's for you, okay? Turn the volume up. 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's talk about your mantle elf.
That one's for you, by the way. Yo, Cade says I treated myself to a poke lunch, dude. Yeah, so, what Pokemon are you having for lunch? Also, I have a Ginseng Arizona tea. I'm chilling. Dude, I wish that were me. A Slowpoke? Ronnie, you son of a bitch. Ronnie pulled out a sniper rifle and sniped me from across the map. I'm back to the lobby now. I got Ronnie freaking pulled at my heartstrings. Dale says, oh, duck trio? Do you think if you pull a duck trio out of the ground, they're just like a long sausage? Yeah, by the way, big shoutouts to Ronnie. Ronnie streamed earlier today. Oh, let's see. My wife texted me just now. Oh. I missed your message. I missed your message. Love you, wifey. And then hit him with a bunch of hearts. That's right. Get God, loser. All right. Ronnie says they're like a carrot. I just like the idea of just putting a duck trio between, like, inside of, like, hot dog bun. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up like that. So step 1, the monster name. Let's literally just insert tableau. Just give me like a single table with your lines being like gray just for the sake of visibility. So it's gonna, let's call it freaking Vile Knight. No, that's a little bit too dark. Shadow Wing. Let's go with Shadow Wing for now, okay? Shadow Wing, its rating is freaking 1 plus D4. Shadow Wang? Shadow Wang? Excuse me, did anybody here lost the Shadow Wang? Rank is one is yeah, I'm structuring it like it's a goddamn like stat block from like D&D. Rank 1 plus a D4. Just the shadow thing, thanging it. Thank you. None of this. Rank. Okay, yeah, we have the rank. Element affinity, element weakness, element resistance. Okay. So I need some affinities for this guy. You know what? I got some affinities for you right here, bozo. Affinities. Okay, guess what? This guy, by the way. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna put a minus in here. It's a minus because they're slippery. They're slippery. Boom, boom. Here's a positive. I'm gonna give you a positive and a negative. Affinity, these nuts. Thank you, Cisco. Apparently, I don't know how to spell slippery. So they're slippery, and a bonus to the player, by the way, is that they're easily scared. There you go. There you go. So if you're doing an attack and you can justify that you're scaring them, bonus die. If you're trying to hold on to them, minus die. Okay, so what else should go in here? Size? Okay. Size not really as important, but okay. It's small / horde. Although I guess it'll be fine. Also we need species. The species is Winged Menace. Which means that it has an effect. Let's just freaking like say, you know. I almost feel like I can just make all of these be mechanics that exist in the moves, but for now, let's just assume, let's just say, you know, these are like informational bits for the monster. Okay, got it, good. Alright, so. Personality, not important. The design is not important. So literally, again, I've been very inspired by Morkborg. Being able to make monsters so easily and quickly just gives me life. So let's see if I can follow this up. So monster schemes, by the way. The last item is monster schemus. And, you know, the monster schemes die. Let's say that the die for the Shadow Wing, which is literally like the easiest fucking first enemy you freaking fight. It has a D4 schemes. This MFR does 4 things, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? On a 1, wait and see. Wait and see. Literally, it does nothing. It does nothing. Probably gonna have to give it a different name, but whatever, it's fine. On a 2, I'm gonna have to assume whatever the iconic ability is for this guy, it should be literally its 4 ability. So I'm thinking, like, what is the... It probably has a tricky attack where it wraps itself around... I'm describing Pokemon moves, by the way. Wrap. It tries to wrap itself around you. Tech save. There you go. So it wraps itself because it's a snake-like little crazy guy. I'm gonna have to say swoop, which I'm gonna say it's also a technical move actually. Maybe a fast one. It flies up in the air and swoops down. It swoops down on you. Yes, go ahead and laugh. That's just a speed save, by the way. It's a speed save. Give me a fast save. Give me a heavy save. I feel like this MFR. This guy does not have a heavy save. I'm sorry to just say this to you. I think he has two freaking fast attacks. I think this guy cannot have a savage attack. Give me a beat save and save my soul. Thank you. Give me a beat save and save my soul. I wanna get lost in this monster world. I wanna hunt the little ones and the big one too. Wanna craft stuff out of there. Gotta make myself a new pair of shoes. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, I wanna get lost in your dodge and roll and drift away. Oh, thank you, Siska. Thank you. I'm gonna call it loaf around. Literally does nothing. And literally, okay, Maxi, one more move for the Shadow Wing. Bite. It lounges? No, it lunges forward with its snake-like mouth. Fast save. There you go. Now, I feel like the one thing that needs to get... I mean, I guess there's also one additional thing that needs to be actually, like, added onto here. And is there a bite? Yep. And you have a 1 in 100 chance to make it the bite of 87 on a D100 roll. Okay, you know what? That wasn't funny. So other things that need to be in the monster sheet, by the way, that I forgot about, is that we also need gear, by the way, to be explained in here. Shadow Wing gear. So I guess this is as good time as any to talk about gear progression on this guy. I guess okay, the monster needs a loot table, okay? Shadow Wing loot table. And it also needs the Shadow Wing gear recipes. Okay. So, let's change again. I feel like the only thing that I need to figure out is how the rank is going to work with the system that we mentioned earlier. So the way that we describe the system is that, let me go back to yesterday's oh yeah, everything is literally black. All right, so when you fight a monster, that's all the way over here. When you fight a monster, you check your weapon versus the monster's rank, and depending on whether your value is within a set range, that tells you what the target number is for that monster. This allows there to a relatively easy and harmless way of figuring out the difficulty without having to have perpetually escalating damage or target ratings. Instead, you know, your target number will always be a 6, a 4 up, 5 up, or 6 up. So Vivi says, my mom was stressing me out, so I bought us a cute new mug with Christmas trees and 2 bubbles, translucent with shiny bets inside. Dude, that's fucking adorable. Holy crap, that's cute. I was gonna be like, no one's buying me anything cute. That's a lie. You don't have to buy me anything. I haven't turned on a timer, have I? I didn't turn on a timer. My wife is going to kill me. Alright, so I'm gonna take this as a great chance to get up and stretch, and then we're gonna talk some more about difficulty targets with these monsters, okay? So, I did a little bit of thinking in the back of my head. Also, you know what? Actually, you know what? Speaking of support, I do want to remind you, by the way, that if you haven't already, please consider leaving a like on the stream. That actually helps a lot, and also, of course, you can support me in many other monetary ways. I did just release a book. It is free to download. Read it, and if you like it, give me a book or something. I don't know. You know what? I purposefully made the book pay what you want with no limits, so anyone who wants to read it can. And if one day you're able to support me, then you can do that. You can do that when you are financially stable. Commands, they still work, Cade. They still work, yeah. Big shoutouts to Cade, by the way. I love my mods. They're the best people in the whole world. There's no one else in this world that I trust with banning people to the Shadow Realm. Anyways, so support the stream, leave a like, you know how it works. So let's talk design. While I'm standing up, that's right, I'm the best. It's true. So, Maxi, are you a giant nerd, Maxi? And the answer is yes. Because before, the one thing I wanted to do before I did a stream, I did this before yesterday's stream even, is that I wanted to figure out the randomness in the game already. I wanted to figure out how the dice system would work. So here we have a table in front of us right now. The table, on the leftmost column is number of dice. Normally you will roll 1 to 3 plus additionals based on your stats. Chippy, now come back, Chippy. That hand says, I might be a second-class stream chatter, but I'll have you know, assuming Maxi points now. Listen. Anybody who is in chat, you're a first-rate chatter, okay? That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say, okay? So anyways, so you have numbers of dice, right? That you roll. The second column is the percentage chance that you will get a success if your target number is 4 or higher, 5 or higher, and 6 or higher. So as you can imagine, if you're rolling your best ability, which is, 3 dice, let's say it's 3 dice, right? If you roll your best ability, hitting a 4-ups, 4 or higher, is, by the way, in case you're wondering, Maxi, when you say 4-ups, are you saying that because that's a thing the people who play Warhammer say? Yes. You got me. You got me. I used to watch Warhammer content, primarily battle reports, because I thought they were really fun. And I love that, it's such a really clear and concise way for people who are playing that game to be like, okay, I'm gonna roll attacks for all my orcs. The target number is 4-ups. And I'm like, that's so smart. So let's do that. The target number, if your target number is 4-ups, you have a 50% chance to score a hit with 1 die. With 3 dice, is 87%. It is basically like confirmed that you're gonna get a hit. Kate says there's a ton of Mahjong Soul players that keep winning multiple rounds in a row, and it makes me wonder if there's hacks or if it's just bad. Nah. It's not that you're bad, it's just that there's always room for improvement. And also, Mahjong is a game of luck that has been genetically engineered to cause the most emotional damage. You must remember that at all times. Don't make me tap the other little plaque. There's a plaque that says, can Ronnie play this? Underneath that it says Mahjong was genetically engineered to cause the most pain. I feel like the worst games of Mahjong are the ones where you feel like you didn't get to play the game, but I don't know, that's randomness, baby. It's a game where even the best player can get screwed over by luck. So, I was using that big old brain of mine. You know it. I was using that big old brain of mine to think, what if instead of having 3 states, which is kind of difficult even for me to explain yesterday, what if we ditch the 4-ups, okay? And what if we ditch the 4-ups? And we make it so if your weapon rank or armor rank is less than the monster's value, your target number is 5-ups. If your number is higher, sorry, I meant the other way around. No, actually, that sucks. That sucks, actually. I wonder if there is a way to do this math in a different way. Because essentially what I want is that I want it to feel bad or feel harrowing when you're underneath the monster score. and feel better when you're above the monster score. I wonder, it's like if you're underneath the monster score, you have to get a 5 ups. And if you're above the monster's value, the target number changes to 4 ups. Is that too easy? So if your gear is stronger than the monster's value, I don't know. There has to be a better way to like display this, because I do like the middle ground, and I feel like we lose a little bit of complexity by dropping one of the 3 columns. But even now, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to even think how that would look like in you know, how would this look like here, by the way? Let's try to envision what it would look like, okay? So, give me a table, a row underneath, by the way. So I'm thinking, I need 3 columns. I need 3 columns twice. So split this cell into 3. I meant 3 columns, please. Why did you? Huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was hoping you wouldn't do this to me. You know what? Just split it into 4 for now. Can you do 4? It can do 3. Wow, incredible. Anyways, 1 below, please. So, your target number is 6 plus if you suck. It is 5 plus if you're doing okay, and it is 4 plus if you're doing great. I'm going to put a really simple. Give me like, can I please have a square, please? It's a yellow square to indicate that it's bad. It's an orange square to indicate that it's dangerous. And it's a green square to indicate that you're having a good time. Having a good time, having a good time. Oh no! Poor Chippy. Chippy's got some tummy problems. Chippy, drink a lot of water, Chippy. Poor Chippy. Who the hell put instant potatoes in salmon burgers? What? That's cursed as hell. All right. Although, what do I know? What do I know about burgers? Drink some tea. Oh, peppermint. Yeah, some green tea or peppermint tea. That sounds actually. I mean, it doesn't only sound delicious. It's also a good thing to do. So let's say that, you know, your ranking. I definitely think using color would help in this particular instance. So if your ranking is, so let's assume that we're like, let's just assume that like you roll the monster's rank, right? I'm starting to think maybe we don't need the monster rank anymore. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I like the idea of monsters having random health. I really do. Maybe there's a way, there's another way of like portraying that. You know what? Rank is out the window. I can't find a way to make it fun, so you know, guess what? Keep it simple, stupid, okay? Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? CPRT. Can CRPT. Can Ronnie play this? Okay? Quite simply, if you're fighting the shadow wing, and if your gear level is, it is less than 5. It is less than 3. That is really funny. It's less than 3. It's less than 5. You're screwed. Okay, so let's say if it is less than 2. If it is 2 through what? Through 2 through 10? And if it's higher than 10, sorry, it's the other way around, greater than 10. I guess it would be less than or equal to 2, I guess. No. See, if I as a designer am sitting here going, I don't know if the player would understand this, then this is a problem, right? What if it's like less than 2? Do I write down like how would I display this mechanically speaking? Because the player will begin, by the way, with at least like 5 points in their gear, by the way. Less than 2 is 1, yeah. My only issue is that that only works for this example. I mean, thank you for pointing that out, Wolf. You're in fact correct. Chai is just tasty. That is also true. My only issue is that I don't like the plus here. Is this just a visuals thing, Maxi? What, 0 to 4? Is this literally it? If your gear level is literally like 0 through 4, if it's 5 to 11 and then 11 plus 5 to 10. This might literally just be the way that it goes. This might literally be the way that it goes. I don't know if I like it. It is better than what was there before, for sure. Kate is correct, by the way. Peppermint tea has medicinal properties that help with tummy aches. It's just true. It's also soothing and nice. Very true. I am a big fan of peppermint. In fact, I have a peppermint chapstick literally sitting here on my desk, which is good to apply when you're yapping your butt off as a streamer. Also, I didn't turn the timer on again, so here you go. By the way, I'm back. So there's another thing that I've been meaning to talk about for a little bit, and that is how gear works at the moment. So let's have a side note. Side note. How gear works. So, I talked about it yesterday, how I thought it would be funny if, like, you literally had to craft every single part of your character's gear. That's a bad idea. Kitty served as the voice of reason. So I'm gonna literally tell you what the inspiration is. I'm gonna tell you literally what the inspiration is. Then you can actually see me typing it, actually, but whatever, it's fine. Equipment. Even when I was little, I loved... Oh my god, this screenshot is so old. Can I just please have the image, please? Thank you. When I was little, I loved looking at game guides. And specifically, I loved equipment screens, because I just loved little icons and little gear. So here's a screenshot from Ogre Battle 64, a Man of Lordly Caliber, I believe is what it's called. In this game, you can equip up to 4 items. And those items can be a lot of different things, depending on what your character can equip. And I was literally talking to Kitty, and it's like, what if you can equip 3 things? You know? Because you can equip 4 things. A weapon, an armor, and then 2 accessories. And then, in that case, the armor that the monsters, the recipes they give you are different then, you know? I feel like that would be kind of nice. You know, like, it's one way to, like, have variety with what the things are without having to get super granular. So, for instance, let's say, you know, for Shadow Wing. You know, Shadow Wing gives you, like, 3 recipes, right? maybe 4. I guess everyone should have a weapon. I'm definitely not gonna have weapons will have general molds, by the way. That's perfectly fine. So, you know, let's say Shadow Wing has a weapon recipe. Let's call it, you know, Shadow weapon name. Shadow weapon name, and it has stats, you know. No, Maxi, it has stats. It will also have, this will be like in the back of the monster sheet, or maybe like in the bottom of the monster sheet. That won't be like super prevalent in there. And you can also, you know, make the shadow armor, may chance. And it also has stats, of course. And let's say that, you know, Shadow Wing gives you 1 accessory that you can make, which means that in order to have a full set, you're gonna have to craft another accessory from another monster. So let's call it the Shadow Boots. There you go. And, you know, it is a piece of equipment, and again, much like that, it has stats. You know? So this monster gives you 3 recipes, right? No worries, Hans. Have a lovely rest of your night. Take care. Have a good sleep. So in that case, like, this gives me more freedom, and it gives the designers more freedom to be like, this monster has a ridiculous piece of armor that you can make. And, you know, how does gear work? Characters have access to 4 equipment slots. A weapon, an armor, and then 2 accessories with different names. With different equip locations, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. You can't equip 2 sets of boots, that's all I want to say, okay? Different names, slash, category. A allegory. And that's your equipment, right? You add up, you figure out your weapon rank. Okay, your weapon gives you your weapon rank. Your armor plus accessories give you your armor rank. When you fight an enemy, if you're attacking, you check your weapon rank against this. And if you're defending, you check your armor rank against this, which means that you have to upgrade both accordingly. No worries, Woof. Thank you for joining us today. Have a good sleep. Oh man, a good nap. A nap would go so hard right now, but unfortunately, I have work to do, and I have a lot of stuff I want to get done and achieve, so guess what? I'm not stopping. Time to get back to work.
Bird up.
Alright, so, this is the plan, right? This is the plan. So I feel like the goal for players is to get, like, to 10 score. Oh my god, Kate. Oh my god, Kate is tempting me with the group nap. Dude, a group nap would go so hard right now. Could you imagine a group nap? Alright, so. I'm thinking probably what I want to do. Because you're thinking, Maxi, how complex is gear? It is not very complex. Gear is not gonna be very complex. Because again, the complexity in your weapon comes from the kind of weapon you're wielding. You know? That's easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? I'm almost thinking the way that I want it to be is that weapons will most likely have elemental affinities to them. Forgive me for yawning. Man, are elemental affinities back on the menu? Fuck, are they back on the menu? Are elemental resistances back on the menu? Because, like, I'm thinking, like, now that I'm, like... I'm thinking about it. Don't talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me. So, what would this gear look like in the game? I mean, I'm sort of thinking, you know, let's just say Shadow Monster Blade. Or just Shadow MB, honestly. There you go. I do kind of like, summarizing things. I feel like I do kind of like that. It's called the Shadow. It could even just be Shadow Wing Monster Blade. Much like everything else, this has a weapon rank. It has a weapon rank that is an integer of some sorts. And it has affinities. I'm pressing buttons, by the way. It has affinities, and, they're plus or minuses. Simple as that. Do they possess any other effects? I feel like that will be dependent on the weapon itself. There might be some with special effects. I'm completely open to that idea. I do also... do I want to have the upgrade system? I think I want to have the upgrade system. So, you know what? Upgrades. And then this is literally just a series of bubbles. So how does upgrading work in this game? I'll just tell you right now. When you craft a piece of gear, the recipe will ask you for X number of parts of that monster. You can, in fact, replace those parts with bone and or iron to fulfill the order. But if you do that, for every monster part that you actually made the gear out of, you get one upgrade slot. And later on, you can upgrade that armor by spending another monster part. And you literally add to the weapon or armor ranking. So there's more of a ceiling if you, in fact, create the purest versions of the gear. There's more of a ceiling in their power if you really, make the better versions of them. So let's just say that, you defeat this guy. And you end up making, let's just say I want it to be like close, really close to making it like easier to fight them. So let's say that, this ends up becoming a 9 weapon. Maybe even a 7 weapon. There you go. The rank of the Shadow Wing is 7. So it will be able, it's still safe right within the orange zone, and slowly getting close to the plus 10, something like that. Maybe an 8, actually. And, let's say you made the best version of it. It comes with 3 upgrades. Each one adds 1d4. So you can really, get crazy. Or maybe it's just literally, +1, +2. I don't know. We'll see. Now, does this weapon have any affinities? Any elements of the monster that it takes for itself? Slippery and easily scared. I'm gonna say, I like the idea of it having a stealth element to it. How would I describe the fact that it's dark colored, so it's hard to hide at night? I'm thinking. I guess I'm just gonna call it camouflage. Camouflaged. There you go. So this is an example of what a weapon would look like. It's literally, again, really simple tags. There could be effects that are unique to the weapon, but we're leaving those for very much advanced equipment, okay? So again, from the point of view of the player, how much do you have to be going around rewriting stuff? If you're prepping for the hunt, you can literally just write these in index cards and just shuffle them around, or put away the ones you don't need, and you just keep this, in front of your character sheet. This is what my weapon stats are. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezing. As for the rest of your gear, here's what it would look like. Let's go with the Shadow Wing armor. I guess, let's go with light armor. So armor is different in that armor gives you approaches. So let's say that approaches. Let's just say that this armor here, because it is light armor, which gives a bonus to speed/fast. Let's just say +1 speed or +1 fast. I'll figure out what the hell I want to call them first, by the way. Fast armor just gives you a bonus to being fast. Makes sense. The armor rank, I guess this should literally go first, though. I'm worrying about aesthetics when I should not be doing that. So what would be the rank of this armor? So because there's 3 pieces of equipment that you can like equip to boost your armor, I kind of want these to have much of a lower value. So the target number is 10 divided by 3. Let's just say this gives you a value of 4. Equipping this armor gives you a value of 4. If you made it with all the pieces, you get X number of upgrades. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It gives you +1 to fast, and maybe this one straight up has no affinities. It's a beginner armor after all. I'm not particularly concerned with that, you know. And let's say you can also make the heavy armor as well. I forgot about Savage Save. Hold up. Savage Save. Your Savage Save with light armor is 6+, by the way. And it's gonna be 4+, but this heavy armor doesn't give you any bonuses. There we go. It also has like, let's say it gives you like 5. There you go. Again, very simple little differences that make the armors like stand out. Maybe even give it more. Maybe if I can even give it 7. Fuck it. You're giving up 1 dice. That's a tough question to ask the player, right? Do you want 1 additional fast die at the cost of having a bad time whenever monsters do savage attacks? I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting question to ask them. So let's say the last piece of equipment you can make is the Shadow Boots. The Shadow Wing Boots. Boots. Now, how much rank do you get from this? I'm gonna say you get fucking 2 ranks from this. Maybe 3 rank from this. If you build the heavy armor and the boots, you're literally there. So let's go with +2. They don't give you a Savage Save, but they do have affinities. So what's 1 affinity for this guy? Ooh, you know what? Slippery. Slippery. You're slippery when you have these boots on. I kind of like that, actually. I kind of like that. That's kind of funny. It's literally what the monster has. You're using its effort. You're using that against them. You know? And definitely, maybe less upgrade spots. I don't know. The recipe will probably be different. But nonetheless, I'm gonna make these. Boom. You record in your inventory, I want them to be as easy to record as possible, so that's the idea right there. Now, if I'm an extra bitch and I have time, I will draw icons for all of them, because I fucking love little icons like this, but we will get there. Don't quote me on that. So, what about the loot table? We can worry about the loot table later. And that's gear. So what else do we have to do today? Sample weapon and gear. Okay. I am going to really quickly create a sample set of things, okay? So we have a sample monster. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's make like the sample armor that the player starts with. Sample armor. What the player is likely to start out with. There we go. I might just call it Shadow Wing Weapon, actually. I kind of like that, actually. Anyway, so here's the plan. Here's the rub, okay? So what are players gonna start out with? Could you please insert me? No. Let's just insert like 3 tabs, honestly. Give me like 3 of these, please. It's actually probably gonna just be 2 things, actually. Just armor. Is it literally just armor and weapon? Is that literally it? Is that literally all the things that I'm giving players when they start out the game? It might actually that be it. I could also alternatively like give them like a pair of boots that does nothing. That would be kind of funny. We'll see. Okay, can you please make me gray? There you go. Okay, so starting equipment. The players will start. A part of me is like, it would be cool if we give players a choice, but for now, for the demo, literally just start with iron. Maybe just bone. Bone weapon. Old weapon, bone weapon, nonetheless. So your weapon rank is enough so that it's 5. Literally, there you go. Weapon rank, literally 5. Does it have upgrades? Yes. I guess iron would be fine. Iron weapon. You rank it's 5. If you spend a material with the name at the beginning of the item, you can upgrade it. You know, probably upgrade it once. There we go. You can upgrade it once if you want to. Seems a little silly to me, but you know what? Does it have any abilities? No. It has no abilities. Your starting weapon is nothing. It is the most nothing weapon ever. But should it have any abilities, Maxi? I guess I would like players to engage with that at the beginning of the game. What would be a feature of an iron weapon that would make it stand out? And it wouldn't be like a trait that would make the players would use literally every single time. No worries, Licious. Take care. See you later. I don't know. At this point, I'm honestly thinking maybe none of that. Fuck it. Goes away. The other is probably gonna be leather armor. Leather armor. And what is the armor? Straight up, I think the Savage save should still be like a 6+. If you're still wearing that by the time you're fighting the stronger enemy, you messed up. And I guess I also want it to be a 5 as well. Boom. So your starting weapon rank and armor rank are both going to be 5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Does the leather armor give you any approaches? I don't know if it does. I straight up don't know if it gives you any approaches. I could give it an affinity. I'm thinking. I like the idea of like giving you a bonus to when you're gathering. I feel like that would be fun. But I think I want to keep the bonuses to be combat facing. So you know what? And also, you know what? Keep it simple, stupid. There you go. Your savage save is 6+. If an enemy does a savage attack, you save on a 6 or more as a result. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here you go. Here's your starting gear right here. The only things you care about is the weapon rank and the number of upgrades you have left. We could even have it be like, you know, 3 out of 3. You could even summarize this even more. It's like, you know, this weapon, the iron weapon. Sorry, I'm thinking of like notation now. Fucking love notation. It's an iron weapon. It's an iron weapon 5. And what? Like it's a 3 out of 3? Is that? I mean, the thing is that like that's actually super simple notation. Actually, the weapon's name, what resource you need in order to upgrade it, its weapon rank, and then how many upgrades it has left. Even better, are you ready? There you go. 5-3, baby. It has 5 rank and 3 upgrades left. Holy crap, I'm a genius. Holy crap, I'm a genius. I'm a genius, baby. Alright, so leather armor. How can we caption this? It's a 5. It's a 5-3. And it'll just be savage saves plus 6+. There you go. Again, I love the idea of converting these items into notation that is colorful, flavorful, but also like incredibly easy to understand. There's 2 facets to the weapon, the rank, and how many upgrades he has left. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. What now? Okay, so is this literally the starting armor? Is it time for me to start thinking about the weapons? Is that literally what's happening next? Alright. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to change the channel a little bit. Monster Hunter Wilds weapons. I need to look at the weapons of Monster Hunter. Can I please see the video for the greatsword, please, real quick? I need some inspiration real quick. If you all don't mind, we're gonna watch this video real quick. Inspire me. You're big and strong. Maxi hypnotizing chat to get and read him memory leak. Oh no, please read my book. Big and heavy weapon. You do big and heavy attacks, okay? God, I love this. God, this game looks beautiful. It can in fact block, it's true. Yes. Yes. Right on the butt, yep. Yep, you know what? That was all I needed to know. That was all. Maxi, was that really all you needed to know? Absolutely. Absolutely. Offset attacks. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so I want the first weapon in the game that we're gonna design is gonna be a big old blade. It's gonna be a big old blade. So you know what's next, actually? Time to design the monster blade. The title weapon of the game. We're gonna design it now together. At least for the next 28 minutes before I gotta start doing dailies. My brain is getting a little bit toasty. I have been talking for approximately 2 hours already. That's right. I didn't have trouble adding up how many hours it's been since I started going live, huh? Yeah, definitely. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I said don't worry about it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I have notes on how the monster blade is supposed to work, but I feel like it's me trying to be a little bit too faithful to the Monhun vibe, so we're gonna be changing that. So, I don't very much care. So, what happens in... okay, what happens in combat, okay? In combat, when it's your turn to make a choice, when it's your turn, you attack or make an action. The moves that are in the game... oh, I have to change everything to white. Okay, so what are the moves that are in the game right now, okay? So, where the hell is it? I know you're in here somewhere. Did I not... no, okay, here we go, okay? So you can craft items while in an expedition. You can move to locations. And so that's all you wrote, Maxi? Oh my god. So what are the things you can do on your turn, okay? So you can use an item. That's a tech roll, by the way. That's a tech save, I guess. By the way, it's a tech save. Against the monster's value, by the way. So monsters will be it's harder to use items against certain enemies. You can use an item. You can attempt to flee. You can attempt to get up and take a break, Maxi. You got it. Okay. All right. Let me get up and stretch. Do I need a bio break? I don't know if I do. I'm doing pretty good. Ugh. Okay, so what else can you do in combat? And I'm thinking, you know, in monster hunting games where you hunt monsters, what do you do? Okay, you can flee the zone. You don't want to fight the monster, you leave. You can use an item. The items give you different properties. You craft those items literally in and out of battle. The items give you unique abilities for that particular encounter, such as restoring health, which of course gets rid of a few of the enemy's progress on your on the fight. Don't worry, everyone. The slowpoke that I have on my upper shelf is fine. He just fell. It's okay. He's fine. Okay. So combat-wise, what else happens? I legitimately feel like from there on, it's literally all fighting. There isn't a defensive move in the game. There isn't, like, you know... I feel like some weapons might have a unique feature for when they're defensive. You know, for instance, you know, weapons that can block. I guess we're gonna literally think about that right now. I guess maybe what we're gonna do is that each weapon is gonna be its own mechanism with its own mechanics. I think that for the heavy blade, the key of the heavy blade is that it should have an ability to block. It should have an ability to deal big damage, okay? We want big damage, big money, okay? That's what we want, that's what we're here for. I feel like that's literally it. Big damage, the ability to block. I feel like that's the two things that weapon does that is unique to it. Mechanically speaking, in Monster Hunter, it also has the ability to charge an attack. Which I'm not entirely sure how to translate that into the game. I had an idea before, but we're gonna have to play with that. Dude, honestly, I'm in the zone, baby. I'm in the zone. Auto zone? Maxi, you're old.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm in the auto zone. Okay, so you can flee / move. And then literally everything else is based on your weapon type. What does the Monster Blade do that make it unique? The Monster Blade, what it does that makes it unique, here you go, okay? First and foremost, it can block with that big ol' blade. It can swing for big damage, okay? That's what the Monster Blade do. That's it, baby. So, how can we play with that? So right now at this moment, players have a stamina value. The stamina represents the player's ability to exert themselves versus the monsters, okay? What does the player have that can be manipulated by a weapon? I think most weapons will have their own resource, but players have a built-in resource called stamina. Nearly everything costs stamina, and stamina is only regained by catching your breath. I don't know if I like this mechanic, because it's basically saying I do nothing on my turn. I'm thinking maybe a set amount of stamina is restored every turn. I feel like that's probably better. And the stamina is only regained by a little each turn. That's probably better. It's probably better than having to make the character go, I do nothing this turn. Let the monster hit me in the face. That's more engaging and exciting than having the player say, I do nothing now. It's good to write that down so I remember exactly why I made the choices. So what would be the moves? What would be the moves for the Monster Blade? Okay, so I'm thinking there should be a general attack. General attack. There should be the ability to block. And a big ol' get wrecked attack. Okay? Okay? So, some abilities on the weapons will be active, some will be passive. Moves are the actions your character can take during a hunt. And passives are just active whenever they activate. You know, whenever the condition is met, you do the thing that it says. So, I'm thinking, to me, quite simply, the ability to block is this, okay? I'm thinking whenever asked to save, to do a speed or tech save, you may instead. But doesn't blocking engender passivity? How dare you, Siska? You may instead, when asked, I actually think instead of making it so the monster blade can negate fast or technical checks, let's just make them great at heavy attacks. When doing a heavy / power, whatever the hell we're calling it, a heavy power save, you may spend 1 stamina to gain 1. You may spend X stamina to gain X bonus die. Simple as that. You can burn your entire stamina. You can burn your entire stamina to be able to block a big attack. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Also, if you looked at the video that we were literally watching, the way in which the character blocks, you know, like, again, we gotta think about the nature of the in-world explanation for how this weapon works. Right? Okay, so let's look at this shot right here. Boom. This kind of block really only works against a powerful attack. If you're fast, you'll go around it. If you're technical, you'll go around it. So I think it makes sense that you, as a monster blade user, you can expend your stamina to be even better at stopping a powerful attack coming in. I feel like that makes sense. Boom, there you go. I might limit the amount of stamina you can spend, but at the same time, I don't know. I'll think about it. Review the amount of stamina spent. By the way, one thing that nobody ever tells you about writing for a living and doing a lot of time, spending a lot of time writing at the keyboard is that sometimes words just look wrong. I think amount should have 2 M's in it. Just like apartment should have 2 P's in it. I know this is not a popular opinion, but I just think, I look at amount every time and I'm like, amount should have, it should be spelled A-M-M-O-U-N-T. I don't know why. My wife's here! Hi, wifey! Hello? Hi, wifey. How you doing? How you doing, beautiful? Hot damn. Kitty, I have a gift for you, Kitty. Kitty, I have a gift for you. Here you go. Kitty, I got us a kitten, Kitty. I got us a kitten dog. He needs to go on a walk approximately every 15 minutes. You love him? Good. Good. Kitty, we have a mechanical explanation as to why Dodogama has no brains now, by the way. Cheapy says, even though my salmon burg will hurt me, it was a good one. I love that. When doing a heavy power save, you must spend X stamina to gain X bonus dice. Review the amount of stamina spent. Everyone should get a kitten. It's true. Alright, so what's the general attack? Attack with the monster blade. Envision your approach. I almost feel like the monster blade only swings with heavy. Like I straight up, I guess you can do a small poke, okay? But like I don't know how the hell you would do like a technical approach. This weapon has no flares to it. You're not using your environment to do anything. I guess, you know what? There you go. A swift attack with the point of the weapon. With the point, also known as also known as a speed save. A decisive, no, a powerful attack using gravity. Let's go with that, with a power save, and I straight up don't know how you would use technical as a monster blade. I'm sitting here thinking, how the hell do you use technical? Should I just let players envision it? You know what? With speed, with quick reflexes plus speed, with raw force plus power, by out oh you know what by out thinking your opponent plus tech. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna just let the player decide how this works. You know, envision how your character is fighting, and that will decide what the hell you roll. That's just your general attack, okay? Now, what I'm thinking is that specifically, by the way, Kirin says environmental attack. You slam the blade on the ground and make a quake. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense, actually. So the only thing, by the way, is that ooh. Okay, so here's okay. On hit, you know, on a miss, which means that you got absolutely no hits, you suck and everything's bad. Way to go, loser. On a hit. Now here we go, okay? On a hit, you deal damage, mark progress, for every 6 you rolled. Maxi, I made something for you. You did? Look at Discord. I'm gonna look at Discord. Actually, let me get this thought out of my head real quick. For every 6 you rolled, gain 1 charge. If you did plus power, gain 1 charge for every 5 or 6. There you go. Okay, let's see what's this can make. Oh my god. Oh, direct massage? You son of a bitch! How dare you! How dare you do this to me! How dare you do this to me! It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. How dare you, you son of a bitch! You bastard! You fool! I don't know if I should be allowed to share this on stream. Like, straight up. Siska made a beautiful piece of art of my character from the D&D campaign we're playing. I don't even know if I'm legally allowed. I don't know if I should be allowed to show it. I love you very much. Aw, friendo. I love you very much. Thank you. This is great. Holy shit. Show it if you want. Okay. Okay. I'll show it because it's incredible. It's my character Omni being very sad next to their cool sibling who's definitely not dead. It's so good. Thank you, Siska. It came out so lovely, and I love the top. I may not always have the words, but I will always have your back. Thank you. It is so pretty. Thank you, Siska. Thank you for the art. I love it. I'm sad and heartbroken. Thank you. It's incredible. I love it. Oh, I'm so sad now. You bastard. You bastard. I'm sad. I'm sad now. You made me sad, Siska. Oh, Kate says, man, my emotions are fucked. It's making me teary and I don't even know the context. Aww. Siska says, I feel like I had to cheer up my one American player. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Siska. You're the best. By the way, I will have you know... Where did I put the image, by the way? Where did I put the... Where did I put the image that I was literally messing with? There you go. By the way, fun fact, the image that I made today... I did animate it. This image is doing numbers on Tumblr. It's insane. The one thing I hate is that you... Like, I don't know why, but I messed it up so his mustache Like, it looks like it's animated too, and I hate that. This is doing numbers on Tumblr, by the way. I don't know why. Yeah. I woke up and I thought about it. I'm like, dude, I should make this meme. Queer and pissed. That's me, baby. That's me. Kitty says, I've only cried a little today. Kitty. Come on, Kitty. Let's stay strong, okay? We only have, 39 minutes left to stream. Okay, on a hit, you deal damage. Aww. I love that. For a hot second, I thought Cade meant Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like, I don't know where you found some inspirational D&D quotes. Kate says, not gonna lie, when I was having a really bad time early college, late high school, I printed out some encouraging Darkest Dungeon quotes to hang up. That makes a lot more sense. Could you imagine? It's like, I printed out some inspirational D&D quotes, and it's just Asterion being like, roar. Oh my god, I know. Fuck, I need to make that? Oh my god. Rawr. Inspirational D&D quotes such as, did you kill the bird and turn it into a coat? Best of luck on your Mahjong ventures, Cade. Alright, on a hit, mark progress. Mark progress. For if you plus speed or I guess I might just call it spend a 6 to gain 1 charge. If you rolled plus power, you may spend 5s or 6s. Spend any number of 6s to gain 1 charge each. If you roll plus power, you may spend 5s or 6s. Okay, so now what happens now? I feel like the big ol' get wrecked attack is quite simply, you get to spend. You spend the you literally spend the charge for, or maybe like for every charge you have, you mark 1 extra box. Like, it's as simple as that. Although you can probably build a lot if you do raw 4, so it might just be literally you just add an extra dice for that. That to me seems pretty simple. Deal a massive blow with the blade. Envision your approach. I mean, it's literally like, I'm telling you right now, you roll plus power. Roll plus power. Roll plus power. On a miss, like it's bad, real bad. It's bad, real bad. You should feel bad. On a hit, I realized I didn't even like explain the fucking mechanic. Roll plus power. You may spend minus X charge to gain. Okay. You may no. Plus power. Spend all charge. And gain 1d6 and gain a d6 for each. Gain 1d1, gain a bonus dice for each. No, bonus dice equal to your charge. So you know what? On a miss, guess what? You lose all your charge. On a hit, you deal progress. So here's the deal. On a hit, you can spend a 6 to deal extra progress, or spend a 6 to only lose half of your charge, rounded down. Otherwise, lose all your charge. There you go. There you go. Wow. This is a clean game mechanism. There it is. Simple and easy simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. So let's envision how the gameplay for this weapon is, by the way. You attack, you attack, hopefully, with plus power. Doing so allows you to discard 5 or 6 to gain charge. Once you build up a lot of charge, or whatever the hell we're gonna call it, you spend it by doing the big attack, which guarantees you land a hit. You then get a chance to deal extra damage or preserve some of your charge for another follow-up. That's it. Defensively speaking, you can spend stamina. You can spend stamina to for a bonus to blocking. You know what? We also need another way to spend stamina. So here we go. Okay. I'm gonna say catch your breath. At the start of your turn. Gain whatever the standard stamina is for the gain. X being the value of stamina we think it's alright for the hunting. No, for the monster blade to have. Second wind? How dare you, kitty? How dare you? I'm not gonna give us second wind. You get taken out. Get taken out. It's probably gonna be 1. Probably going to be 1, honestly. So another way that you can spend stamina, exert yourself. Kitty's too D&D pilled, it's true. Exert yourself. Spend 2 stamina to shift the value of a dice up by 1. Turn essentially turn a 5 into a 6. Turn a 3 into a 4, etc. There you go. 2 stamina for 1 shift value. If the standard player has 5 stamina, you can effectively turn 2 mistakes into a fix. But again, if you spend it doing this, you might not have a chance to block what might be otherwise incoming big damage. I might have to make it 3 stamina, honestly. So you can only do it once per turn. I think I prefer it being more. Yeah. Spend 3 stamina to shift the value of 1 dice. Of 1 dice by 1. I kind of like that. So, yeah, so you can use your stamina to literally... Again, I feel like everybody gets this move, by the way. It literally represents your character overworking themselves to, you know, deal more damage or to catch up for what might otherwise be, you know, a miss. And that makes sense to me. And at the start of your turn, you probably gain 1 stamina back, so you can only do it every 3 actions, so you want to be careful when you use it. You also don't want to be out of that, because, you know, for instance, for the Monster Blade, you won't be able to get the special bonus for blocking. Which, again, it's good. It's good. But also, you know, if you spend that, you may not be able to use everything else. Again, it's good. It's good. I might change this, by the way. When doing a heavy power save, you may spend 2 stamina to add 1 bonus dice. There you go. And we literally, see, we're bringing this back. You only get to do it once. There you go. You must spend 2 stamina to add 1 bonus dice. Once. There you go. That way it doesn't get super crazy. I think the weapons that are more defense heavy, like something like a gun lance or a, by the way, Chippy being like neuron activation, Maxi mentioned the gun lance. Gun lance or just the regular lance, those will definitely have the ability to like spend less stamina for more bonus dice, because that makes sense for them. It's what they do. Anyways. Doggy, you're turning. Got him. Got him. Alright, fellas. Good work today, fellas. Good work today. It is 1:30. Which means it is time for us to close the book on this design session and return to the world of being silly little guys for now. Again, progress has been made. Holy crap, so much progress today. Oh, we also literally designed a weapon on stream, by the way. Boom, here you go. Here's the entire weapon moveset. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have a visual idea for how monsters work. We looked at gear. We created the simplest weapon notation there's ever been. Oh, it looks so good. The simplest weapon notation there's ever been. Oh my god. And we reviewed literally like the old monsters and how they worked. Alright. I might be able to... Kitty says, babe, can you do me the silliest favor? Okay, how silly is it? Kitty's like, Maxi, can you please put on the clown costume again? And I'm like, no. No, that's for like private time?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kitty says, can we do the love life hurdle so I can feel some serotonin? Okay. Welcome to Dailies, by the way, the segment of the stream where we do things we can only do today. I am perpetually killing movie to movie, by the way. I have not had fun with movie to movie. Love live hurdle. Okay, Kitty. I'm gonna have to ask you to bump your volume up, by the way. So welcome to Dailies, by the way. I do want to say, by the way, if you haven't already, please consider leaving a like on the stream. It actually helps a lot. Alright. Alright, Kitty, are you ready? Are you ready? This is the Love Life Hurdle, the game where you hear 1 second of a song, and Kitty's gonna tell me which Love Life song that is. Okay, Kitty, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, once again, Kitty, the sound clip is... Alright, Kitty, one more time. One more time. The sound effect is... Anemone heart. Anemone, anemone. Yep. Alright. Bingo! I love this game. I love this game because Kitty knows all the Love Life songs. Kate says, I know that one. It's when a bug is in the bug zapper. There you go. Thank you, Kitty. Alright, there you go. Pause before they end you? I did. Welcome to Quirtle. Ooh. Kate made a meme. Memes only, let's go. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Kate. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. Rawr. Just girly things. Oh my god. Kate, this is so good, Kate. This is so good. Holy crap. Incredible. Right click save. I need this So underscore inspirational. You think I didn't see you, by the way? Rawr. This is what I use my art degree for, and thank God you do. All right, welcome to Quirtle, where we do do a Wordle four times at once because I don't know how to feel things anymore, especially not after Satin Rogue. So, no keys to the kingdom. I'm following with Blimp. No keys to the kingdom. Is it Sashi? Sashi? Salsa. No, it's not salsa. Dude, we don't have the keys to the kingdom to anything. What could be... what? Sloppy? Sloppy. Slotty. 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 Slosh? Slosh? Wow, it really is my favorite YouTuber, Slosh!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bingo!
It really was. And it really is sassy, by the way.
Bingo!
Good job, Kitty. It really was Slosh, by the way. Siska says. Yeah. It's all because of you, Siska. So RTEH. It's not there. Is it there? No. Is it 3? It's not 3. It's heart? It is not heart. I guess we would have known because there was no AI, actually. Alright, Maxi, this is no time for you to choke, Maxi. Okay, so... it's probably TH. THR... Threk? Thru? Got him!
Bingo!
Alright, so R-I-U-I. R-I-U. It's probably it's Riku, by the way. So fun fact, the New York Times is currently the people behind the games are striking, so we're not fucking scamp, so we're not playing the New York Times. My father-in-law convinced us to play the Apple crossword. And we were doing the Apple crossword, and literally Sora was one of the answers yesterday. There were like, his friends are Riku, Goofy, and Donald, and I'm like, what the that's Sora! What about USA Today? No, I mean, I don't know. My father-in-law is the one who knows about crosswords, and he's like, let's do Apple. Sora, help! Yeah, that was a K-pop question and a Kingdom Hearts question. Forgive me. And there was also a prompt that called Megan Thee Stallion a nerd, and I'm like, damn, true, but also damn. The prompt was just like Megan Thee Stallion, and it was 4 letters, and I'm like, is it nerd? And it's like, yeah, it was nerd. Megan Thee Stallion seems to me like she's played Genshin. I can tell she's played Genshin. Okay, so there's no R's anywhere, huh? It's probably R. Drioop? It's Druid. It's Druid.
Bingo!
You know what? I'm gonna say big shoutouts to my tabletop nerds, by the way. That's what I thought of Druid, actually. Alright, welcome back to Guess the Game, where we guess the game by guessing the game. This looks like a PS3 game. This looks to me like... Anybody else seeing a face on that door, by the way? Anybody else seeing a face on that door? Is this... It's not Dante's... Dante's Inferno? No. Oh, this is, oh my god, okay, game, RPG on the PS1, really stylized, it's the first game set in Ivalice, what's its name? It's not Ivalice, what is it called? Oh my god. Vagrant Story. This is Vagrant Story, thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing, by the way. It's Vagrant Story. I knew as soon as I saw this rendering, I'm like, this is Vagrant Story. Because it looks like this. Yup. Right arm, excellent. Left arm, good. Body, legs. I like the style. You would love the style. You would love the style of this game. It's gorgeous. Oh my, it's stylish. It is the same setting as Final Fantasy Tactics, yes. We did all the previous days, by the way. Is it FF8? No, we're never talking about FF8. Welcome to Pokedoku, by the way, where we do Sudoku backwards with its Pokemon. Kanto evolved by item, Rock evolved by item, Poison evolved by item, Fire and Electric. So, I feel like we should do the harder ones first. Fire Poison? Is Celastal is Fire Poison, isn't it? Celastal must be Fire Poison. Yeah, okay, I got a feeling. What's the name of the guy? The turtle guy? Turtle? Like Dragonator? No, Ader? Is Turtonator Rock Fire, Kitty, or is he Dragon Fire? Kitty, is Turtonator wait, Rock Fire, that's Torkoal. Never mind, ignore my question. Huh? Torkoal is just fire, isn't it? Okay. Electric Rock, my good friends, that is Golem Alola, by the way. And for evolved by item, oh wait, can't, it's just fire, my heart. You know, this is for my wife, by the way. A Kanto Pokemon that's electric, that's Pikachu. Electric Poison, oh, that's electricity. Tricity. There you go. Gengar for Kanto item. Gengar evolves by Trade-Dale. A Kanto Fire Pokemon. There's literally only like 3. So everybody say hi to Ponyta, by the way. And Pokemon that evolves with an item. Have you all heard of this Pokemon called Vaporeon, by the way? A poison Pokemon that evolves with an item. Poison that evolves with an item? Would you say... Okay, so Rock. This is Steelix, by the way. Steelix is, Rock Steel, by the way. Huh? He's Ground Steel? I'm pissed. I'm pissed and I'm mad. I'm pissed and I'm mad. Toxorian? No, Toxorian is not a Pokemon in this game, Cisco. You got me. Rock Fire. I'm gonna just put Turtonator and call it a day. Alright, so. Oh, Rhyperior! My boy! I left my boy. Oh, I should have just thought of Golem, actually, I'm dumb. Carcool. Yeah. There's really only like 5 unique Pokemons. I'm not counting Colossal G-Max as the same Pokemon, okay? Cargo. That's funny. Slugma isn't, but Cargo is, huh? Oh, Vileplume. Oh, yeah, Vileplume evolves with an item. Okay, yeah, you know what? I forgot about Vileplume. There is not many. There is not. Also, there's literally only 3 Pokemon that are Fire Poison, so... How many Poison Electric are literally just this family? Which is just 3 Pokemon plus 2 that are just repeats. Alright. Welcome to Game Low. We do games by doing games by doing games. Alright. Can we guess the game of the day? By looking at the cover. This looks to me... There's an awful lot of yellow, though. That is like... There's an awful lot of yellow. What was the name of that game for the PS2 that had like Destructible? Was it Haze? No. Is it Tyranny again? I don't think it's Tyranny again. A PS3 game? I'm gonna do one skip real quick. This is Warcraft 3? This is the Frozen Throne? Oh, no, okay, no, sorry, that's an orc. Never mind, it's Warcraft 3 regular. Yeah, yeah. I saw those shoulder pads and I'm like, that's some World of Warcraft bullshit, by the way. My favorite PS3 game, by the way. No worries, if you have a lovely rest of your day, take care. Can we guess the game by looking at artwork, by the way? Huh? Huh? Wait, is this... This is Saints Row. So this is Saints Row the 4th. It's not. Is it? Oh, this is Deathloop. It's Deathloop. It's Deathloop. It's... Huh? Women. Death. Lovers. It's not Grim Fandango, no. What is it Siberia? It's Siberia, isn't it? No. This is some fucking point-and-click adventure game, man. Wait, no, it's Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. No? I don't know who this is. Straight up. I'm gonna hit me with a miss. Who's this? It's Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge. Yeah, sure. It sure is, honey. It sure is, honey.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Siska says my favorite things into having a game. Women. Death. Lovers. Women in very tight pants. Kate says we were expecting Harrison Ford but got jumped by Tom Cruise. It's true. Alright, can I guess a game based on the keywords? APM, human, and space. Aw, this is StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
Bingo! Bingo! Bingo!
Mission complete.
Fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? There isn't a lot of games that have actions per minute, space, and humans in it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, welcome to Guess the Game, where we guess the game by guessing the game. Is it Tyranny again today? It isn't. It's an isometric game after 2016. It's a Diablo 4. Is it Diablo 4? No. An isometric bird view game that is just single player. A single player isometric game between 2017 and 2022. It's not Moonlighter, is it? Okay, it's a 2017 game, fellas. It's a 2017 game. It's a strategy 2017 game. Is it Sid Meier? It could be, actually. Transistor? No, Transistor is after this, I think. Let's try Civ 6. It's not Civ 6. Okay. Oh, wait, it's not Mankind. Or Humankind. That game came out in 2020, I think. Civ has multiplayer. I wouldn't know. I always play by myself. It's a strategy simulation game. Seen from a bird or isometric point of view. Into the Breach? Hot damn, Cade! You were hot with that. You were hot with that. It's science fiction. Single player science fiction isometric. Banner Lords. We played together, you dingus. Yeah, I know. Yep, I am a dingus. Devolver Digital? Hold up. Okay, hold up. Is this Devolver? Okay. This is Enter the Gungeon. No. Okay. Devolver Digital game, isometric science fiction, 2017. Devolver Digital. Okay, Maxi, it's time for you, Maxi, to enter your mind palace. A game that Devolver Digital talked about. It could be Hotline Miami, actually. Hotline Miami 2, wrong number. No. Spike Jonze published that? Children of Morta? That is 19. Okay, last guess. Devolver Digital Raycon. Who the hell is Raycon? By the way, this stream is brought to you by Raycon. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke.
Bird up.
All right, the Volvo Digital game after Enter the Gungeon. I'm thinking after Enter the Gungeon. Is it Flint Hook? He's not even on here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking like Eno must have played this game, right? An isometric game. Strategy though? What is the themes? What are the themes, man? It's an indie game. It's not a shooter. It's not an RPG. It's indie strategy turn-based. All right. Fellas, I think it's time to die. So I'm going to die in the... Is this the Binding of Isaac Rebirth? No. It was Ruiner! Also, Binding of Isaac is Nicalis! I'm dumb. I played Ruiner! Actually. The game is alright. This game is perfectly fine. This is a fine game. It's a fine game. Rar, by the way. Alright. I have 8 minutes. Let's see if how many games made in Poland I can guess, by the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, what could this be? Oh, could this be... Oh, I'm gonna just type letters into my keyboard. Oh, it happened to be Cyberpunk 77. Okay. Oh, God, who are you? Oh, God, who are you? Oh, no. I mean, I'm immediately in danger. I don't know who this is. Thronebreaker. No. It's Tower of something. Tower of Time? The Tower of Time, by the way. It does kind of look like this Witcher, though. This is This War of Mine. This is... Oh, God. Who are you? What are you? Oh, Bulletstorm was made in Poland? That game's alright. This is... it's this kitty's freaking favorite game. House Flipper 2, baby. This is Frostpunk. This is Super Hot. This is... What the fuck is this? Is this Crisis? No. Gears of War. Gears of War Judgment. Wow, I thought this was the back of the guy. It's just literally his legs. Layers of Fear, the original, by the way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who you are. Straight up, I don't know who you are. What is it? The Blair Witch? It's just Blair Witch, huh? This is Shadow Warrior 2. This is... me looking through anything that has the word hell in it. Hell? Oh, it's Green Hell. Oh, this game sucks. This is Ghost Runner. This is Call of Juarez. They made Call of Juarez in Poland, by the way. That's hilarious. Fella, how am I supposed to know? I don't... Oh, fuck. Is this one of the Pathfinder games? Pathfinder, Kingmaker. No! Oh, that's a dog man. That's a dog man. Okay. I need anything. Okay, I'm using my one-time hint on this. This is... Ageist? The something. Against the storm. It must be against the storm. It's against the storm. H of something? No, no. This is Dying Light 2. Stay Human. This is something Car Inc. Weedcraft Inc. Who made this game? My father-in-law? Oh, look, it's Ruiner again. Man, Poland is cooking. This is... It's not Vermintide, is it? No, no, it's the Dead Island Riptide. Let him rip. This is the Witcher. This Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. This is a Hand of Fate. No, oh, this is the Witcher Tales Thronebreaker. Huh? Is this like the Game of Thrones? Is this Game of Thrones the game? It's Thaumathorgist? The Thaumathurge? Ronnie, thank you for that, by the way. Point goes to Ronnie, by the way. This is Assassin of Kings, by the way. The Assassin of Kings, by the way. He assassinates the kings. Oh, what is this game called? It's like The Forest, isn't it? No. It's Delaware. It's Dark Wood. Also known as some of the shit people are posting on goddamn Blue Sky. Is that bad? Chippy's gonna accuse me of being anti-horny again. What the fuck is this? Cunt pie? What is this? What is this game? Is this a biking game? What is this? Contraband police? Okay. Okay. Is this Qual of Juarez again? Gunslinger. It's Frostpunk 2. How many games do I have left? Okay, we're halfway through. This is Blood and Wine. This is... Is that Saints Row or Helldivers? Is it Saints Row 4? Is this Helldivers? Oh, it's it's Outriders. Sorry, it's the other game that nobody cared about. Okay, never mind. This is Stone. Hearts of Stone. That's right. There isn't enough games, so they put all the Witcher DLC in here. What the fuck is this? This looks like some Dark Souls bullshit. Okay, a small title that ends in I gotcha. The Medium, thank you. You know, I actually thought this game was pretty mid. Oh, Kitty, look! Kitty, look! You're Kitty. It's the Silent Hill the 2. It's the Silent Hill the 2. Poland made that. This is Dead Island, by the way. This is Dead Island 1. This is Ghost Runner 2, by the way. It looks just like Ghost Runner. This guy looks like a Destiny man. This is Cher. Is Chernobylite. Haven't we seen this before? Isn't this the koala game? Sorry, the kangaroo? Ku the kangaroo?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bingo!
How did I know that was Ku the kangaroo? Big shoutouts, by the way, to Poland for creating Ku the kangaroo, by the way. This is Shadow Warrior 1. Now this is the Witcher Tales. Thronebreaker or the Witcher Tales. This is Isn't this Neon something? Neon Abyss? No. What is this hyper saturated bullshit? Give me one skip. This is not another Crap's Treasure, is it? Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's Goo the Kangaroo. You're so right. It's Goo the Kangaroo, the new one. Thank you, Moontoms. Thank you, Ronnie. What is this, Dwarf Rum Antique? No, it's meh. Oh, it's Manor Kings. Manor Lords, there you go. This looks strangely familiar. My wife. Oh, fuck. What is this? This is not invisible ink. Hi, Erasmo. Alright, fellas, this might be the end of the road unless this gives us something. Yeah, it's Immortal Planet. Okay, you know what? We're still in there, fellas. Oh, this is just a... What is this? This is just a shot of land. What is this Last of Us bullshit? What is this? Is it another Dead Island? No. Is this Dying Light? No, this is not Dying Light 1. Wait, what if this is the Sony game? The one about freaking... The one with the guy in the bike. Days Gone? No. What is this game? Straight up. I think we're dead, fellas. Fellas, we made it 40 out of 49 games. I don't know what this is. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, I wouldn't have known. Straight up. This is the first time I've seen this cover for The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, by the way. Oh my god, you guys were too late! You were on your phone! It's okay. I failed you, it's okay. I've never seen this cover. Normally, The Vanishing of Ethan Carver. Okay, so, normally the cover for the game... cover, please. Can I please have the cover for the game, please? That's what the cover for the game looks like? Straight up? Okay, so I'm more used to seeing the title in white, as pictured here, by the way. So when we got to that, I was like, oh, it's actually the same thing. You know what? I just own myself. You know, in these times of great need, I like to remind myself of the words of my good friend Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. Rawr. Fellas, thank you for joining me today. That's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you had a lovely time with the stream. I hope the design wasn't too much. I hope you had fun watching somebody literally making the dinner, and by the dinner I mean literally the game you'll be playing relatively soon. Tomorrow I'm coming back with Baldur's and the Gates. And the day after that I'm playing Monster Hunter. And then the day after that I'm playing D&D. Holy crap, I'm a busy person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And with that, I'm out of here. I love you all. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Beep boop.
Bird up.
Congratulations, you have unlocked the secret ending for the stream. Welcome to the secret ending. The secret code word to show that you watched the other one till the end is to leave a comment on the VOD with, get ready, okay? The knife emoji, okay? Leave the knife emoji in chat on the comments of this video, and that's how I know. I'll give you a little heart to show you that I know, okay? And with that, I'm out. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye. Beep boop.